Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Facebook Live. Hello, Donna. Nice to see you there today. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Crafternoon Facebook Live. I'm going to start out by introducing myself. My name is Anne Marie Heil. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas, and you can find me on my blog at stampinann.com. If you're watching this video on Facebook or on YouTube, first of all, I would love it if you would follow me and leave a comment. Hit that thumbs up button and let me know where you're watching from today. I love connecting with you, and whether you're watching the live or watching the replay, I would just love it if you'd say hello. Okay, well, we are going to make a fun card today that I'm calling Something Old and Something New. So we're going to be using the Hooray for Surprises bundle, but I'm going to be peppering in some new things too, because of all this brand new product sitting in my craft room, and I just couldn't wait to use it. So we're going to do a little mix. Hello, Mary Alice. Nice to see you, and thank you for sharing. Hi, Fran. Mary Alice shared the video, and I would love it if you would too. And I'd love to get more of our crafty friends watching us today. And also I do a prize for everyone who shares the video. I will put your name into a drawing the next time I go Facebook Live to win the card that I make today. And then also I do a second giveaway for everyone who comments. So it's great encouragement for you to say hi, interact during the video. It really helps to make me feel like I'm not standing here talking to myself too. So, that's kind of nice. I love interacting with y'all. So, hello, Mary Ellen in sunny in Montana. Thank you for sharing. Okay. All right, so I talked about sharing, and we are going to give away some prizes from last week. Also, I want to let you know that I popped a link. If you're just hopping on and you scroll back just a little bit in the comments, there is a link to sign up for my email list. Now, if you are watching this on a replay over on YouTube, it will be in the description of the video. There's a link to sign up for my email list. Now, one thing I do for my email subscribers is they will get a project sheet for the card we make today. So it will have all the measurements, and it will give you a full supply list and also pictures of the card, pictures of the inside. So if you wanted to recreate the card, you'll have all the measurements and a list of all the supplies that I used, and the supply list is linkable, so you can just click it, and if you want to shop, you can go right to my online store and pick up what you need. So I will tell you, I am using some things that are not quite available yet, but it's a little sneak peek of some things that are coming up next month. So the things that are not available, you don't have to wait very long for. Okay. All right. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping. As I mentioned, we're going to create something old, something new today with the Hooray for Surprises bundle, which is in the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. And we're going to use the beautiful new in colors as well. So I'm going to move this out of the way, move this out of the way. And again, if you need the links to any of my social media, you can find them in the description of the video. But before we get started, let's talk about last week. Last week, we made this beautiful card with the Magnolia Mood bundle, this beautiful birthday card, which I'm absolutely in love with. So what I did is I'm going to do some giveaways here. For everyone who shared last week's video, whether you share on YouTube or Facebook, just leave me a comment. Let me know that you shared. I put everybody's name into a drawing before my next Facebook Live, and you might have a chance to win a card. So this beautiful Magnolia card is going to go in the mail to Mary Alice Chorba, who is here today. Mary Alice, congratulations. I picked your name. Congratulations, Mary Alice. So, yay, Happy Mail is headed your way, ma'am. And I have your address, so we're good to go there. Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you. Okay, and now I have a second card. Now, sometimes it's two of the same cards, if I happen to have two of them. In this case, I didn't. So I just went into my crafty stash, and I pulled a another card. I love this. This is with the Rockstar bundle that's in the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. And it says, thanks for being an icon. And it's just a cute little, it could be a thank you card. It could be a birthday card. I love this little card. It has this beautiful musical note background. So I just pulled this from my stash and I wanted to give this away to somebody who commented. So, this one, I put everybody's name into a drawing, and Angel McClendon. I'm going to send this your way. Angel, I have your address too, actually. I checked before I went live to make sure I had all my ducks in a row. So Angel, congratulations. You won the Thanks for Being an Icon card. And Mary Alice won our Magnolia card. And Joy says the card last week was stunning. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate that. And again, if you want the project sheet for this card, make sure you're signed up for my email list. I am going to send my weekly newsletter out to subscribers tomorrow. It will have today's project on there that we make, and it'll also have a bonus. You'll have last week's project sheet as well. So if you want measurements and a supply list for this card, it will go out tomorrow, and tomorrow is April 14th. So I just want to be clear. So when you're watching this video, you know when that's going to go out. So if you're watching this at a later date, if you sign up for my email list, you'll still get a project sheet. It might just not be this one. So keep in mind, today is April 13th. Tomorrow is April 14th. That's when my newsletter is going to go out with the project we make today. And last week's will be on there as well. Okay. So congratulations to you both. I have Happy Mail headed out, and I want to apologize if you happen to watch this. I believe it was 2 weeks ago, Chris Montgomery won this card, and Chris, I forgot to mail this to you, and I am sorry. I was cleaning up my craft room, and I always say, I'm going to put these cards where I don't lose them. Well, I put something on top of it, and I completely forgot to mail it. So Chris, I apologize. I have your address, and this will go in the mail on Monday. And Samantha, I messaged you earlier. I have a card going out to you tomorrow as well, too. Or not tomorrow, Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. So I apologize, Chris. I didn't forget about you. I promise. I just, you know how it is when you move things across your desk and then you put something on top of them and then they get lost in the shuffle. So I didn't want to mention that real quick. Okay, the next piece of housekeeping I have before we get started today is I want to talk to you guys about my monthly club. Registration is open for a few more days for clubs. So my monthly club is called Cultivated Creativity, and every month I take a bundle and create with it, and I send you everything you need to create beautiful projects. So if you're somebody who you struggle with design, or you just like to have the ease and convenience of having everything ready to go so you can just sit down and do the fun stuff, which is craft, right? Then you will love Cultivated Creativity. So it is a monthly subscription. Now here's the deal. There's no commitment. You can stay as long or as little as you'd like. For every 6 months consecutively you stay with my club, you will get a gift from me, which is Stampin' Up! Product valued at least $25. And so club every month, like I mentioned, focuses on a bundle. And hi, Carol. Nice to see you. And we're using Trusty Tools this month. This is the April kit. Registration for this kit is open until April 20th. I have a few spots left. Now, I'm getting limited in my numbers this month for club. So if you have an interest in this, I would recommend sign up sooner than later. I don't want to have to close this off before the 20th, so get in sooner than later, just in case my spots fill up this month. And also, if you are a club member, I will tell you, thank you, first of all. Second of all, some things are going to be coming up with club here, and if you're an existing club member, it won't affect you. There might be a little price change to club. In the near future, there will be. However, if you are an existing club member, you don't have to worry about that because you're going to be grandfathered in. So if you have thought about doing Cultivated Creativity, this is a great month to sign up, y'all, because you'll sign up at the grandfathered in price. So keep that in mind. So Trusty Tools is the bundle this month. I am going to put a link here in the comments, and you can go over to my blog and check out. If you have any questions about oh, hold on. I can't copy and paste with one finger. Hold on. Let me just, there we go. You can go over to my blog. You can read a little bit more about cultivated creativity, and there's also a button to register there. Now, as I mentioned, registration is open for this through the 20th. Then what happens on the 20th is registration for Trusty Tools will be closed, and I will order the product and cut and prep your supplies, and they mail out by the 1st of the month. So here, Susan said this, this kit is cute and I haven't gotten it. I love Trusty Tools, and Trusty Tools, I had someone say, well, I don't make a lot of masculine cards. You don't need to make masculine cards with this. This is great for anybody. This is just a fun and functional set, and I really love the dies in this bundle. I just think they're super cute. So every month, I just popped that link. If you're watching Facebook Live, it's in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the description of the video. So what the Trusty Tools kit contains is I have 5 projects designed for you, and there's 4 cards and 1 non-card. Now, a non-card can be a gift box. It can be, a notebook holder. It can be a bunch of different things. It varies from month to month. You'll also get up to $20 in consumable product, and there are lots of gifts this month in Club that are super cute and fun. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of the projects for this month so you can see what you'll be making. What will you need? You'll need the Trusty Tools bundle if you want to create the projects as designed. I don't do any stamping for you for your projects. So if you don't have Trusty Tools, you could substitute if you have something else that you feel might work. But you'll need Trusty Tools, you'll need ink, and you'll need adhesive. Everything else will be cut, ready to go for you. And you will have a beautiful PDF that has lots of pictures that will take you step by step through the projects and will help you put them together. So, and those of you who are watching who are club members, thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. I love putting these together. This month, there are so many fun surprises in the Trusty Tools kit. So sign up soon. Like I said, I'm getting limited on my numbers this month, so I don't want you to miss this. So if you're thinking about it, do it now. And if you're already an existing subscriber, fantastic. Just, you're good to go. Your kit's already reserved for you. Okay, let's look at them. So here are the 4 card projects. Now the cards, I want to mention a couple quick things to you. All the cards are always designed all the way through. If you've ever watched me before, you know I have a rule, no naked insides. They are finished front to the inside. So there's always lots of extra details. The first one, this is this adorable little fun fold. This has just, it's such a great card. Now, I'm not going to open these up and show the insides and all that because I do like to leave some surprises for club members. So we have this one here. We've got this adorable little toolbox card. So fun. This is the 3rd card. This other toolbox, the handheld toolbox card. This one's super cute too. And as I mentioned, all the insides are done. So there's even extra special treats inside. This one here is the 4th card. It has a fun little technique. And the inside of this is super fun too. And then the non-card is a little box. And there's a little treat inside. Now, one thing that I do want to mention, when you get your non-card project, I include the treat for you. So that is part of your kit. Now, I'm not going to tell you what this is, but it is fun and functional. So when you make your project, you have the treat to put inside. I think of it like, it's kind of like giving the toy without the batteries, right? So that's why I include the treat. So you'll have a gift ready to give. So this cute little box, you guys are going to love what's inside. It's super cute. And the extras this month are super fun. Now, in addition to your projects, you'll also get a bonus tutorial. Now, the bonus card It will give you full step-by-step instructions on how to make it. And here's the extra kicker. That is also one of my thank you gifts to you. I will make that card to you, but you will have the instructions if you want to make more. Now, this month's bonus tools just aren't for guys, right? This is the girl tools card. Super cute, right? And again, fun little inside on this. So this is so cute. I just love this. And it's a fun color palette too. You know, tools are for everyone. So once again, if you are thinking about cultivated creativity, this is the month, guys. Check it out. Again, if you just want to join for 1 month, you can absolutely do that. But do that sooner rather than later, okay? I popped the link in the comments. Like I mentioned, it'll take you to my blog. And then from there, there's a link to register. So once you register, and fill out the form, you'll get an email to set up your payment. Now, you are not confirmed to get the kit until you are paid. So please keep in mind, you not only have to register by the 20th, but you also have to be paid before the 20th as well. So check it out. And I do definitely want to make sure, if you want one of these kits, I want to make sure you get one this month, okay? So if you're on the fence, do it sooner than later. All right. I would love to send one of these to you. And I think you're going to love the extra treats I have in store for you this month. Hi, Nicole. So there you go. All right. So what are we making today? Let's get stamping. I'm going to take a sip of iced tea real quick. Okay, here we go. Housekeeping done. So we're going to make a fun card with Hooray for Surprises today. And I'm calling this Saturday Crafternoon something old, something new. So Hooray for Surprises is available right now in the Stampin' Up! Mini Catalog. It is a adorable little interactive stamp and die set where you can actually create these little pull apart pieces that you can open and can be interactive on your cards. Now, we're not going to do one of those today, but we are going to use this set because it's real versatile too. You can make interactive cards or you can make not interactive cards. So it's super cute. So we're going to make a card today. And I'm going to show you another project that I have at the end of this video with Hooray for Surprises too, so you can even get more creative inspiration. All right, so in addition to using Hooray for Surprises today, we're also going to use a couple Stampin' Up! In colors that will be new. These are the 2024-2026 in colors. We have Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, which sounds great, Summer Splash, and Shy Shamrock. And I'm still like making sure I learn these names. Hi, Chris. I'm glad you're here. Chris, I mentioned at the start of this video, I did not forget about you. I forgot to send your card. It got lost in the shuffle in my craft room. It's going out on Monday. I didn't forget about you. So big hugs to you, Chris. I apologize. I mentioned that at the start of the video, but I just saw your name and I want to make sure to tell you because I don't want you to think I forgot about you. I'm so sorry. Oh. I put something on top of it and it got lost in the shuffle, but it's coming to you. I promise. All right. So these are the brand new in colors. Do you have a favorite of the Stampin' Up! In colors if you've seen them already? We're going to use, let's see. We're using Petunia Pop, Summer Splash, and a little pop of Pretty in Pink today. That's what we're going to use on our project. I actually have been playing with these a lot, and I love them. I can tell you, I am smitten with all of them. I would probably say right now my favorite, I mean, obviously it's Pretty in Pink because I love everything pink. However, Summer Splash is quickly becoming my favorite. Nicole likes Petunia Pop, and they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful colors. So these will be coming out with the new Stampin' Up! Catalog in May. And if you want them now and you're not a Stampin' Up! If you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you can pre-order them now. If you want them now and you're not a demonstrator, you could always join my team and add them to your kit when you get started. And you can get them now before the new catalog launches. Now, I can't show you the inside of the new catalog or anything like that, so I'm just going to try to show them to you so you can get a little glimpse of them here. There's also another new color coming out called Basic Beige. Now, this isn't an in color, but it's super pretty, and I actually stamped it just so you could kind of see it, how it stamps on white. It's really a pretty color. And there's also cardstock and ribbon. It's just a really beautiful color. And that's another new one too. So these are the in colors. And then there's also the basic beige is the additional color that's launching with this catalog. So as I mentioned, we're going to play with some of these today with Hooray for Surprises. So let's get busy. Okay. And, oh, I have another new product we're going to use too. Let me move that over. I'll show you when we get there. Okay. So, and again, if you want measurements and a full supply list for today's card, so you know what I used, make sure you're signed up for my email list. Okay. It'll go out tomorrow, Sunday, April 14th, late in the afternoon. All right. So we're going to make a card. We're going to start with a card base, which is standard in the US. It is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. It's a top folding card. This is Summer Splash. So pretty. And then we're going to use a layer of Petunia Pop that is 4 by 5 1/4. These colors are so pretty together. I love it. And next up, I'm going to use some Designer Series paper. Now, this Designer Series paper is also new. It is the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. It is gorgeous. Beautiful floral with the mix of a lot of the new colors. I'm just going to kind of do a quick flip through. It's just so pretty. I think that's the pattern we're going to use today. I love this one too. I almost grabbed this one, but I opted for the other one. But just a great showcase for the new in colors and also some existing colors. And there's, of course, stamp sets that coordinate as well. So pretty. But we're going to use a piece of this Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. And this has the Summer Splash pattern on the back, but it has this beautiful mix on the front that has pretty and pink, Summer Splash. There's a little bit of peach pie. There's also berry burst. And I think even pretty peacock on the front. That's the color I drew in. So this is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And we're going to put that layer on the front. So we're going to start building our card up. And I also have grabbed another piece of Petunia Pop that is 1 1/2 by 5 1/8. And again, if I miss any of these measurements, I apologize. They'll be on the project sheet. Now, I embossed this with a little texture. Now, this is a new embossing folder. Let's grab that. It is the So Swirly embossing folder. I love this. And it adds just the most subtle pop of texture, which I absolutely love. And it's just going to give us a fun little pop. And I found this little layout as I was perusing Instagram. I found this layout on a card that I saw and I really liked it. So I said, well, we're going to recreate it for Facebook Live today. So that's what we're doing. Okay. And then I'm going to have another layer. This is Basic White and Summer Splash. Oh, I got to remember these names. I think this is 3 by 3. Nope. Oh, this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then this piece is 2 and, hold on. I may need a ruler. I'm not confident in that ruler right there. It is 3 by 3. I apologize. Okay, let me go back and get this one real quick. This is 1 1/2 by 5 1/8. And then the Summer Splash piece is 3 by 3, and this is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Okay, sorry, I wasn't really trusting that ruler. So that's what we're going to build our focal image, and we're just going to start building our card up right now. So let's go ahead. I got some new glue, so we don't have to struggle with glue today. And I even put, if you were here for last week's Facebook Live, I totally forgot to put new dimensionals on my desk. I got them. They're here. So we have all the tools we need. Let's build up our card base. Oh, this paper's so pretty. Nicole says the texture is amazing. It's such a pretty embossing folder. Sometimes that little pop of texture is all you need to add some interest behind your focal image. And this one is so, so cool. It's so swirly, just like its name, go figure. So that's going to be new. All right. Oh, don't you love when you like both sides of designer series paper? I always have a hard time gluing it down because I think this is so pretty, but I'm like, well, unfortunately there can only be one on this project, and we got to cover up this beautiful summer splash pattern, but we'll use it on another card. Oh, so pretty. I just love the colors in this designer series paper. Like I said, it features the in colors, but it also has some existing colors mixed in there too. And it's just so pretty. Let's burnish this. I don't think I did this. So what do you guys think? Do you have any of the in colors, or are you excited to get them? I'd love to hear. Okay, so we're just going to layer this up. Donna said there are different swirls to add more interest. Yeah, that's just it. And you can, this is a great thing too about this embossing folder, is some of the embossing folders in the new catalog are these really big size. They're a brand new, they're a larger size. And this is a huge size. It's bigger than a regular card base. And what's nice about it is you can pick and choose the parts of the swirls that you want to use, which is what I did when I designed my card. I picked the swirly part that I wanted to kind of go behind my focal image. So there you go. All right. Okay. Next up, we're going to have this layer here. And I know we haven't done any stamping yet, right? And Marie, I thought we were stamping today. We are. Well, I did actually. I love the flower in this set. I stamped 2 flowers, one in Pretty in Pink and one in Petunia Pop. Because again, I'm trying to draw all these colors in. So I have stamped and already die cut 2 flowers because that's going to be our focal image. Okay. This card is so fun. Oh, I am so smitten with these papers, you guys. And so let's go ahead and do this layer real quick. And okay. So we'll layer this one up, and then we'll start building up our focal image, and I'll take you through all the pieces that I used. Now, the only stamping on this card is going to be the flowers and the sentiments. Everything else, I'm going to use the Hooray for Surprises dies to kind of create our fun little images. Okay. So we have this fun little square that's going to go here in the middle of our card. And now we're going to start building up our flowers. Okay. So hold on one second. I'm about to have an avalanche of cards come crashing down on my desk. Okay. So in the Hooray for Surprises dies, there are some freestanding leaves. One looks like this. It's a dual set of leaves, which I love. And also there is this little cutout leaf, and these make great accents to your flowers to just kind of dress them up a little bit. And that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to build these flowers up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the back here just to kind of hold everything in place for a second. And I'm going to do... Okay, I have something new I was going to show you too. This is also something new. If you're like me, you know how much I love my sparkle. And guess what there is in the new catalog? All the in colors in a glimmer paper. So pretty. Oh my goodness. So I actually used some glimmer paper in Summer Splash. And then I used a little piece in Pretty in Pink to accent some of these little cutouts. So I already cut them. So let me show you what I cut. Let me give you an overview and then we'll start putting it together. So I cut out 3 of the cutout leaves. I did 2 in Pretty Peacock because Pretty Peacock really looks nice against this pattern in paper. So I did 2 in Pretty Peacock, and then I did 1 in Pretty in Pink Glimmer. And then I also did these double sprigs. I did 1 in the Summer Splash Glimmer and 1 in regular Summer Splash. Trust me, I wanted to go all glitter, and I almost did. Because I do have a shimmer paper in Pretty in Peacock, but sometimes you gotta reel it in. I know. Even I will attest that sometimes you can have too much glitter. So we're going to do, let's see. I think I'm going to do, yes, I am. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start building up my flower. And I'm just going to kind of layer these little sprigs around the corner to make a cute little scene. Okay, and that one will go here. And then my Pretty in Pink flower is going to go here. We're just going to make this really fun flower as our focal image, and then we'll add a sentiment, okay? So you could do liquid glue. When I made this card initially, I did liquid glue, but for the sake of time, actually, I want my flower to kind of go like this. So just kind of twist your flower until you like the placement, and then we'll pop these little pieces in, and that will kind of go like so. And then we're going to pop in, I'm going to pop that last Pretty in Pink flower, or not Pretty in Pink, I'm sorry, Pretty Peacock, still with the P's. I got my names confused, which happens often, especially when there is a new color introduced. So what do you guys think? Isn't that beautiful? And those little pops of glimmer are just perfect. They just add the perfect little detail, a little bit of sparkle that just looks super nice. Okay, so let's pop these on with some Stampin' Dimensionals now that we have everything attached. And isn't this a beautiful card? We're going to do the inside and we're going to make it a birthday card. You can make this any card you wanted. There's so many awesome sentiments in here. And as I mentioned, stay tuned. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you another idea with the Hooray for Surprises bundle. I saw somebody earlier mentioned that they have this bundle but haven't used it yet. So hopefully you'll have 2 ideas by the end of this video. And if you don't have the new in colors, or you can really make this layout with anything you do have. If you have some beautiful designer series paper you love, make it with what you do have and it'll still work. That's the beauty of designer series paper. There's always pretty patterns to create beautiful projects, right? Oh, so cute. I love it. Make sure we don't have anything hanging off the card. They look good. Give it the final push. And oh, I just got a text from my friend who also volunteers with me at the rescue. If you guys have been following, you know that we foster dogs, and my foster dog went home today. She's officially home today. She left San Antonio on Thursday. I drove her out to the rescue, and then she left for the drive to Columbus, Ohio. Her new parents drove from Virginia to Columbus to pick her up. They drove 5.5 hours to pick her up, and we had a live video feed this morning where we got to see, she went with 32 other dogs that were unwanted in South Texas, found amazing homes in Columbus today, and the adopters came from everywhere. We had adopters from Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio. I mean, it is super heartwarming to watch. And if you want a good happy cry, search Tracy's Paws Rescue on Facebook, based in Hondo, Texas. And there was a live feed this morning, and you can see my sweet Josie go to her new parents. Can you guys hear it? I'm getting choked up. It was so happy. It was so happy. I was a puddle on Thursday. I have been taking it kind of hard with her leaving. My husband and I really loved her. And she's fine. She has a wonderful family, but it was just super hard. She took it hard. Because I think in her mind, she was probably thinking, why are you abandoning me, lady? And so it was hard. And it's always, my friend just said to me, we can finally breathe. Because it's always super stressful until they get in the arms of their new family. And as soon as we see it, all the sad tears become really happy tears. And I've been crying a lot in the past couple of days. Listen to me, I'm getting choked up. I promised I wouldn't cry on this live feed. But her new family, I've already heard from them. They've already texted me. And they love her so much already. And she is doing so well. So we love her to pieces. So it's been a hard week. Super emotional, but in the best way possible. When you see them go home, oh my goodness. People always ask me, how can you foster and give them up? And this is how. Because she was a dog that she came from Weslaco in South Texas near the border of Mexico. Her owners surrendered her at a high kill shelter. And they just never really took care of her. And so a dog that was unwanted here has had a wonderful time with us, and now she has a family that will take care of her and love her forever, and it is heartwarming. So as I mentioned, if you're on Facebook, search Tracy's Paws Rescue, and you can watch the live feed this morning, and you can watch 33 dogs meet their new families for the first time, and grab your tissues, because it's happy. It is just feel good, happy moments all around. Okay, back to this card. Let me take a sip. I know Nicole, she's like, stop, I'm getting teary-eyed. I'm trying to take lots of swallows because I'm trying not to cry. Oh, the visitors at her craft fair are looking at her crazy. Don't cry at the craft fair. There's no crying at the craft fair. Hi, Sonia. Nice to see you. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Joan. Welcome. Nathan says he's happy Josie is with her family. Happy tears. It's all happy tears, guys. Okay, so here's our card with Hooray for Surprises. These flowers are beautiful, right? Okay, let's get back to the card. We're going to stamp a sentiment, and we're going to stamp this, you are simply amazing, because I'm going to pop that sentiment down here. And we're going to do the sentiment in Pretty Peacock, because I think that Pretty Peacock picks up the darker color in this paper, and it looks really nice. So let's grab the stamp. And I have my inside. Oh, no, we're not using that one. I'm going to have to switch out that sentiment for the inside. Okay. That text message that my friend Robbie just sent me, where we can breathe now. It is true. It's been an emotional couple days, and that's why I don't like how I stamped that. It's a little low. And honestly, I was not going to be able to do a Facebook Live yesterday. I normally go live on Fridays, and I haven't been recently, but there was no way I could do a Facebook Live yesterday. I was way too emotional, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not feeling super great today. I think I'm just tired and a little overwhelmed. That's crooked. Well, I have an extra one. I like how I stamped this extra one, so we're going to use it because I'm struggling there. I'm riding the struggle bus trying to stamp that. So we're going to use that one. How's that sound? Okay, and now for the ribbon, There is beautiful ribbon in the In Color patterns. It's a little bit thicker ribbon, and for this, I think it's a beautiful ribbon. It's so pretty, and it ties beautiful bows. But for this particular project, it's a little bulkier than I want. So I am actually just going to use this trim. There's silver and gold trim, and this is an online exclusive right now, but it will be carrying over into the new catalog as well. And I use this a lot. I think it's just a good basic ribbon. So we're going to put a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the back, and I'm going to kind of make a faux bow, I think. It's my plan anyway. We'll see how it ends. I kind of want it to be like a little wonky bow. Well, I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. Okay, so let's try a little. Just going to kind of fold this and make a little bow on the back. So if you want to add a bow sometimes, but it can be a little bulky, this is a nice little way to add it, to add some ribbon to your project, but it doesn't make it super bulky and hard to attach, because if we had a knot back here, it'd be really hard to add this onto the card. So I just kind of folded it so it looks like a bow and nobody really knows any different. Whoopsie. Except sometimes you just have to play with your tails of your bow a little bit just to see how you want them to lay, and I kind of want this a little more behind the sentiment. And that's a fun thing. When you do this a couple times, you start to kind of get used to it, and you're like, get a feel for how you want it to be angled and all that good stuff. So, okay, a little longer than I want there. There we go. A little more of an angle. There we go. Okay, perfect. Finally happy. If you guys watched before, you know I can putz with a bow until the cows come home, so I'll stop. And actually, I think this is a job for mini Stampin' Dimensionals. This little piece, it will be on the project sheet. I think it's a 1/4 of an inch tall, however long you want it to be, because we're going to trim off the edges. But that measurement will for sure be on the project sheet. Uh-oh, where are my mini Stampin' Dimensionals? I swore I put them in the basket and I can't find them. Ah, there they are. Okay. Okay. Just pop a couple right there to hold that ribbon in place. Perfect. Except, you know what? I may want to trim that. I'm going to move that first one. I may want to trim that down. Let me do that first. Okay, let's move that one. Okay. So we want this to be kind of here. And all I'm going to do is cut this at an angle. Nothing fancy. We're just going to snip. Snip. Perfect. Okay, now we can... Oh, perfect. Pop a couple more Stampin' Dimensionals on there, and now we can get our backings off and stick it to the card. I was having a conversation with my friend Terry the other day. Not every card needs ribbon. I know, I think sometimes as crafters we're conditioned to add ribbon to every project. Not every card needs ribbon, but some cards just look better with it, right? And this one, I wanted a little pop of this shimmer from the ribbon, but I didn't want a big bulky bow on it. So, oh no! I knew that was going to happen. Hold on. I got my finger involved. Sorry. The dimensional stuck to my finger, and it was the one that was holding the ribbon down. So there we go. All right. Joan says ribbon and gems. And that's just it. You don't need them on every card, but sometimes they just, you know, they make the card and just elevate it. They give it that little something something to take it to the next level, right? So we'll just pop that down. I'm going to pull this little There we go. Oh, there, that's where I want it. I like it. Let's get the good scissors. And we'll just, I don't want to cut any of my foliage on accident. That would be bad. Wouldn't that be terrible if we got the card made and then I snipped off the leaves? That would be terrible. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight? Let me know. I need some ideas for dinner. Saturdays are just a weird day for dinner at our house. It's like we never know what to make. So I'd love to hear what y'all are having. Maybe one of your suggestions will make the cut here tonight. I want this one little tail. There, that's where I wanted it. Perfect. That's where I wanted it to live. Now it's perfect. Okay. Like I said, once you do those little bows a couple times, you get used to kind of figure out where you want them. All right. Okay, now there are some in-color gems in the new catalog as well, but I'm not going to use them because, as I mentioned, wait a minute. Hold on one second, though. Where did I? Here they are. As I mentioned, this paper not only uses in-colors, but it also brings in like Pretty Peacock. And I also feel that there's pops of Berry Burst in there too. Like some of these darker colors are a little bit darker than Petunia Pop. So it's Berry Burst. So I actually pulled the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. And I'm going to use these Berry Burst gems because I like them. And it brings a little more of that Berry Burst color in, which is what I feel like this little card needs. So I'm going to do a little one. Nathan says he uses twine more than ribbon, and Donna says she doesn't use ribbon a lot. So yeah, I mean, sometimes the project just needs it, and other times I just let the project tell me what it wants. It's like when you go shopping at Target. I always laugh because my husband's always, well, what do you need at Target? And I'm like, I don't know. Target will tell me what I need when I get there. Are you guys like me at Target? When I go to Target, I feel like they should just charge you $75 at the door because I can never leave under that amount. But sometimes the project, you have to let the project tell you if it needs ribbon or not. I like 3. I was going to add more, but I think I'm going to stop at 3. Okay, so we have our card, and now for the inside. So I have a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4, and this is just extra. It is, when I cut that piece for the front, it is, should be 3 7/8, and I'm just going to cut it to be about 3/4 of an inch. But I say when you're adding paper inside, use your remnants use your extras, use your scraps because it adds a little bit of zhuzhing to the inside of your card and you don't waste them. And you can cut them however you want them. Sometimes it's nicer on this side, sometimes, But I'm going to make this a birthday card. I'm going to do, you are simply amazing. And then I'm going to do, hope your birthday is wonderful. Because I always need birthday cards. And since I'm going to give this away, I feel like that's a good choice. So, hope your birthday is wonderful. And we will stamp it in. We'll stamp it in Pretty Peacock as long as I can find it. Okay. Okay. And boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Stamping is always more fun with sound effects. And you know what I was just thinking? I like this little flower, and I feel like to keep the party going from the front of the card, let's add some flowers inside too. Why not? I always like to dress up the inside. So let's close this because I can see that going badly. And let's get Pretty in Pink and Petunia Pop. Let's do the light color first. We'll do a little Pretty in Pink, and then we'll do 2 Petunia Pop flowers. So we keep the party going inside the card. So we'll do boop, boop, Boop. Oh, cute, right? Donna says the Cosmos usually lets her know what to use. That's just it. Sometimes when you're making a card, you just kind of let it tell you what it wants, what it needs. And when I designed this, that's exactly what happened. I was like, that's how I want to do my ribbon. You know, those are the gems I want to use. You just let it tell you. And this just kind of fits with a little 1/8 inch border. Oh, so cute. I'm actually really liking this card. I hope you guys are too. Okay. And we'll just plop this on the inside. This is a brand new bottle of glue, so I don't want to squeeze too much out. And like I mentioned, if you want a chance to win this card, please share the video. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you another idea with Hooray for Surprises. So you have a great idea to use the flowers, and I will show you another idea with another stamp in this bundle. Oh, so cute. I'm loving the Summer Splash color like a lot. Thanks, Susan. Susan says she loves this card. It's fun, right? And another thing you could do, you could always pop a little wink of Stella on your flowers, stink of Wella, as we call it. But I just like this little pop of sparkle and then these little gems, a little touch of ribbon. That texture is really, really nice. Okay, so here's our card for today with Hooray for Surprises. And again, we didn't use any of the interactive parts of this bundle, but this just kind of goes to show you that you can use it with the interactive parts or without, and it still makes a stunning card. I might need to add another dimensional there just to stick that down. I'll probably add a little glue. So that's today's card. And then another idea for Hooray for Surprises uses this birthday cake. Here it is. So cute. Now this is the hot air balloon, the paper that's in the hot air balloon suite. I added some like shimmery texture paper here. These adorable little cakes with the tiny little flowers cut out. This one says Make a Wish, and it uses our favorite ribbon that we just used. It says Make a Wish. Hope your birthday is wonderful. And we use the itty bitty heart. So cute, right? So this is probably going to be the card that I will do the drawing for a commenter. So if you haven't said hello or, you know, interacted during this video, do it. Say hi. Even if you're watching the replay on YouTube, everybody's entered. So here's another idea. This color palette is Azure Afternoon, Flirty Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, and Lemon Lolly. Now this one is on my blog, which is stampandan.com. If you want to see some close-ups of this card with some more information about what I used on this card, go and check out my blog. You might have to scroll back a couple posts, but it's on there. But that's another idea with Hooray for Surprises. And this bundle is carrying over into the new catalog. It won't be bundled together anymore. Right now you can get the stamps and dies together for 10% off. Both products will be in the new catalog, but they won't be bundled together anymore. So if you want this one, I would get it now while you still get the 10% pricing if you don't already have it. But here are two project ideas with Hooray for Surprises. Both great birthday cards, but there's lots of, you know, hooray, I can't wait to see you, sending you lots of love, you're the best. These are just fun, uplifting. I use these sentiments a ton, so this is kind of one of my go-to sets right now. So anywho, thank you so much for joining today, guys. I hope you enjoyed Saturday Crafternoon Facebook Live. Again, if you want a project sheet for today's card, make sure you are subscribed to my newsletter or my email list. That'll go out tomorrow. And the link is in the comments here on Facebook Live. It's also posted in the description of the video. Okay? So if you want the project sheet for that, and then you'll also get the project sheet for last week's card, which will go out tomorrow, April 14th, which is this one here. The Magnolia Mood. Okay. And at the beginning of this video, I talked about my monthly club. I shared a sneak peek. We have a few days left of registration for that. It closes on the 20th, and I am getting limited on space for this month's club. So if you want club using the Trusty Tools bundle, register sooner than later. Here's a sneak peek of the projects. There's information about this linked in the description of the video. I would love to send one of these kits to you, but make sure you register sooner than later because I'm getting close to running out of space this month. So if you want a kit, register now. All right. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a great day today. Take good care. I hope you get some crafting time in this weekend. And thank you for joining me. I so appreciate it. And I will be here soon with lots more crafty goodness. So I hope you join me again next time. All right. Take good care, everybody. Happy stamping. Have a great day. Bye-bye.